Hey everybody, how you doing? Hope you're doing wonderful. Who all we got here? We got 6 people. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. It's echoing. That ain't gonna work. How is the microphone, man? I didn't realize how much effort this was gonna be getting everything switched over to the new computer. Can y'all hear me okay? I hope you're doing wonderful. I know there's a 20-second delay. Good week, fun week. Good weekend. Who all's here? It says we got 5 people here. Give them a little bit of time to get in here. Hey, BW, you were saying the microphone sounds okay? All right, good deal, good deal. Good deal. What we got? 8, 6 people in here, 8 likes. Let's give let's give people like 2 minutes to get in here, and then we'll go ahead and get started. I hope everybody's doing wonderful. Shout out to the guys that I was in wedding with this past weekend. It was a good time. Got to see some lower the music a little bit. There, how's that? But got to go to a buddy's wedding and got to meet some people I already knew, some people from another part of his timeline that I hadn't met before. It was nice. It was nice. There were zebras and giraffes and everything there as well. Fun weekend. Fun weekend. Microphone up. All right. Oh yeah. How's that? Oh, that's almost supposed to be. Whoop, supposed to be right up to the green, or right up to the yellow. All right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There. How about that? Is that better? Oh man, how is everybody else doing, man? Johnny gutted. I'm gonna have to watch tomorrow bedtime in Wales. But much love to you, Johnny. Thanks for coming in and saying howdy. Appreciate it. Really do. Yeah, I was gonna start. I was gonna do it earlier, and then just errands and everything got in the way, and I didn't realize how much work it was gonna be to get all the settings, and I didn't realize I was gonna have to redo OBS and all that good stuff as well. What a headache. What a headache. But man, I'm doing wonderful, man. I kind of screwed up my knees doing those walking things I started last week. And then that wedding, we had to go up and down this hill several different times. It was great, man. Like I said, we got to see the giraffe and the zebras. There's the baby giraffe over in the little feeding area. Didn't get to see Mama. And there's the zebras that were there. It was out in the middle of nowhere, which for me was absolutely perfect. Oh shoot, did I have it on? I didn't have it on. Oh man, I suck. Sorry about that. All right. So here's the zebras that were there. It was kind of cool, man. They, just kind of walk up to you. And then there's the baby giraffe. Like I said, I never did see the mama giraffe, but over in the little farm area. But he was out all day. He just didn't really do much. But it was good. Like I said, we got to see people from different parts of my buddy's timeline in his life, which was good for him. I know how it's kind of cool when you get to be the guy introducing people to, oh, this person was from this time frame and this person was from this time frame. It's kind of neat. Hey, Craig, how you doing, man? I thought y'all might like the shirt. We're going to talk a little bit about energy web. But Johnny, hope you had a good day and a better tomorrow, and sleep tight, my brother. Again, hey, welcome, Craig. So I guess let's go ahead and jump into it. What we got? We got 12 people in here. We got 12 people in here. Let me get it on the display capture. One of the things that wanted to talk about was everybody was asking this. Oh my God, is it the end of the bull run? Is it the end of the bull run? Are we going up or are we going down? And you guys got to stop, man. You guys got to stop. There's nothing that says that this is going to be a long-term correction. And it looks like we've already taken a bounce. So everybody relax, man. Switch to decaf coffee. You don't need that much caffeine in your life. But it looks like we're going to continue up as everything seems to be going up. Oh, that was nice. But the other thing I wanted to talk to you about, so there's the answer there. Where are we going? We're going up, all right? But one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about was some passive income. And you guys know, for me personally, I'm big on liquidity pools. Not necessarily for your entire stack. I think that impermanent loss is all bite, no bark. And if you're going to leave a significant or even a small portion in there for a long time, shit evens out. It always evens out. It always evens out. So don't worry about that. But if you are worried about that, don't throw much more than a 25% of your stack in there. But the liquidity mining is a great way to make additional passive income, especially if they have a yield farming aspect as well. So a couple that you guys probably already know about. Now, I know you already know about Alchemist, and hopefully you already have your crucibles minted, and hopefully well before Alchemist got up to $166 per token. Because if you got in while they were down at $20, $30 a token, then you didn't have to put in as much collateral. But it's kind of cool, and I think y'all have seen where you can view your artwork for your NFT for your Crucible, which is kind of cool. But Vesper has a couple of different options. If you don't want to do a liquidity pool, if you just want to do a one-sided staking option, then go right in here. That's the APY right now, and it's paying good and it's paying solid. And if you want to do the liquidity pool and then their version of farming, that's all right here at this tab. But if you've got Vesper, excuse me, actually, if you've got any of these tokens and you're not putting them to work for you, you're missing out. You ain't doing it right. You ain't doing it right. And for instance, Ohm, Everybody was wondering how you do ohm. Ohm, I explained it in the last stream. Ohm is pretty simple, but here's how it works.
Fuck you, pay me. Fuck you, pay me. Fuck you, pay me.
All right, so, wow, the hotkeys aren't working. Oh, wait, let's try it again. We're going to splice here. We're going to edit that part out. For anybody that doesn't know how the ohm staking works, here's a really brief and in-depth tutorial.
Fuck you, pay me. Fuck you, pay me. Fuck you, pay me.
And that's how it works. It's that simple, man. It is that simple. It is that simple. Hey, Kenzie, how you doing, my brother? How you doing, Kenzie? I didn't see you come in. I don't have my additional monitors yet because I finally got the Bluetooth hooked up today. But that's Vesper. And one that I didn't understand before, one that I did not understand before was the X token. Because when I came over here and looked at it, and I don't have anything in this wallet, I don't think. But when I came over in here, it showed all these X tokens that you could put into the pool. And I'm like, I don't have any of those. Well, you can go in and do liquidity mining, liquidity pool over in Uniswap, and then you can come over here and put them into the liquidity pool. And it's paying stupid right now, guys. It's paying stupid. It's paying stupid. And it pays very simple to ohm, but not nearly as close as ohm. It works like this. Oh, come on.
Fuck you, pay me. Fuck you, pay me. Fuck you, pay me.
All right. Well, it ain't gonna. Hotkeys aren't gonna work today. All right. So, oh, you're not looking at the same screen I am. Hang on. Oh yeah, you are. All right. This is what happens when you take a couple of weeks off without doing any of these. But this X Token Cafe, if you own X Token, if you own X Token and you ain't staking it, and you're not staking the LP pools, or at least a portion of your stack, you ain't doing it right, guys. You ain't doing it right. You ain't doing it right. Make the free money. If you say, Scott, my stack's not that big, we're talking about percentages here. The price of gas is down. If you're working with a smaller stack right now, for the most part, the gas excuse is out of the equation now. So make sure that y'all are make sure that you're taking care of you. So let me come over here. Let me come over here and check up on the comments here. Man, I hope everybody's doing well. Am I? Yeah, I am, Jose. We're going to talk about that in a second here. I'm glad you like the energy web share. Amazon. And for the gems, staking. You know, Kenzie, chilling, smoking. We are a 420 friendly stream, so please go ahead. Yeah, and for me, Kenzie, I got to tell you, as far as own goes, can y'all hear my dog snoring? I am all about the 3-3. However, I am still me, and I hadn't taken any profits. And so I was a more nervous me than I usually am. So twice now, since we first got into it, I've taken out... wait, what do we got? There we go. I'm sorry. Let me go back. All right, so here's X Token, the X Token Cafe. Here's the Vesper app. Here's where I was talking about the liquidity pools right here on the drop-down menu. This is where we were talking about crucibles. If you haven't minted yours yet, you ain't doing it right. Here's the one for Vesper. Guys, this is free money. I mean, minus gas. This is free money. Let your money work for you. Let your money work for you. There we go. What am I staking? XTK. I'm staking. I'm doing the farming. So I did the liquidity pool first, and then I came over here and did the liquidity farming, or whatever their catchy name for it is. It's paying too good. It's way too early, and they're supposed to have big news when Uniswap V3 comes out. So I figure more is better. More is better. All right. So some of you guys know this, and most of you know more than I on this carbon swap. All right, there we go. So, if you're in Energy Web, now you do this not with your Ethereum bridged version, but the Energy Web token itself. You remember, and if you don't remember, you need to look back last July when we talked up, we set up the Energy Web bridge. If you want to take your bridged version and take it over to the Energy Web net, there's several videos on how to set this up. As a matter of fact, you can Google Energy Web wallet, and the article will show up, and you can set it up just like we did XDAI over here on an alternate network. But when you go into it, it's very, it looks like a fork of Uniswap, no big deal there. But the big news on Twitter was this Suzu. I don't know what it is. I even put it out on Twitter today. I don't know what this is. But I know it's built on energy. I know it's built on Energy Web token. I know it's liquidity farming. I know it's early, and it's paying really, really good right now. I'm going to have to look much more into this. You guys probably know a lot more than I do, but I put this link down in here as well. And you can come over here and you can do the liquidity pool. It's just like it's just like in Uniswap. And then over here is where you set what you're going to farm. I just did Energy Web and Suzu. That's all I did. So you can add them over in liquidity pool, and you can farm them here, and the rewards are really, really good right now. And what is Suzu? I have no freaking idea, man. I have no freaking idea. None. But It's all over Twitter, and the Energy Web guys are the one talking about it. So, okay, what the hell? I'm in. Snoo to the death. Do you know what it is, Kenzie? I've been running so many errands this last week. I haven't had any time whatsoever to do anything other than all the appointments and everything I was doing. And believe it or not, that was pretty much it. There wasn't really anything except that one question that somebody asked me before we got started. There wasn't really anything in the news that I thought was not that big of a deal. I mean, I looked through it. I didn't really see that much that really jumped out at me. You guys already know about Tether. Hey, Crypto King. Hey, yeah, I'm doing good, man. Like I said, my knees blew out, and then I was out of town, and whenever it starts to feel like a job, I know that I need to take a step away. I need to do a hard reboot, and all those things kind of happened at the same time, which was nice at this wedding because we got to we had to be there early in the morning, help set up, and then we had to run through practice. And then we had to run through practice again. And then we had to go sit and wait for pictures. And then after the pictures, the wedding. But there was a good 3 hours there where I got to go sit out on the back porch. Not that I didn't want to visit with my buddy and his buddies from his past. I did. They probably had more catching up to do than John and I did. And it wasn't that I didn't want to talk to them, but I just needed the hard reboot. So when I had a chance to go out on the porch, either the front porch or the back porch, I did, and it was nice. You know, and hey, zebras walking over here, that was kind of neat. No, we weren't riding the zebras. We were watching them, though. And they hang out with the cows. They're all buddies. But, yeah, and as far as, again, Olympus, if you own OHM and you don't have it in here, you're absolutely crazy. But now, like I was starting to tell you earlier, Kenzie, I can't remember if I finished the story, but now that I'm not as nervous because I got my initial investment out, now I'm free to be all I can 3-3. And I probably left some money on the table long term, but somebody asked me earlier about exit out plans, and it's never too early to start thinking about them. And I would tell you, man, you don't shop shoes based on what size shoe I wear. My exit plan is going to be different than your exit plan. There's people that have bought what they bought and held it for 3 years, and they're gonna hold it for 3 more years. And hey, that's why God made apples and oranges. I'm closer to the assuming that we all die of natural causes, I'm closer to the end of this big shuffle off than a lot of you guys are. So I'm a lot more cautious, and I've just seen so many hacks and vulnerabilities and that type stuff, and I didn't want to be caught upside down if something like that happened and this thing dove down to the bottom. So now I'm free to 3-3. Matter of fact, that was actually the wedding gift that I gave the couple, was a couple of OHMs. All right, so let's see here. What we got? Susu is is thus the token of carbon swap universe and has magical properties. You can harvest it based on how much goodness you provide. It's a governance token, but Suzus are meant to work in the... Thought maybe you had been taken prisoner or something there, Crypto King, and you stopped writing. Otherwise, all without a purpose, blah, blah, blah. They become unhappy and want to leave you. It's important to keep this in mind for the future. All right, I'm going to come back and reread this again after the stream. You just blew my mind, man. I have no idea what you just said. You had your drug dealer's aunt teach. Oh, man, that's awesome. That your pharmacist's mother had some help. That's awesome. Get them in, man. We got to get them in. All right, let me try this again. You can harvest it based on how much goodness you provide. It is meant as a governance token. Crypto King, while I'm thinking about it, because I've already thought about it twice and forgotten twice, do we know the tokenomics for this yet? Do we know how many tokens, how many Suzus there are in existence? But if you don't exit on 57K or shot to 58, good luck holding over the summer while it corrects. That's certainly a valid that's why I kind of take profits as we go. And that's why you won't see me when people are freaking out or being very, very happy. You won't see me very emotional because generally, typically, I have all my initial skin out of the game with any of those. So they can run all the way up, they can run all the way down. I'm not worried about it until the end of the year so much. But that's me. I mean, you guys determine your own levels of risk. That's just, there's not an easy way to read these things, is there? It is easy to read. Oh, I got my new prescriptions today, but it is much easier to read on this big television. Much easier. I don't know, man. I don't. I'm not tied to a Bitcoin price because my Bitcoin I'm not selling. It's all like sub 4,000 Bitcoin. I ain't selling that. 300 million. 300 million. $300 million. But for the first year, it's 100 million. Oh, okay. Huh. All right. Gonna be interesting. As far as fourth, somebody asked me a little bit earlier. I never did the ample fourth thing. There was just way too much shilling for me, personally. So I didn't do the ample fourth play. I don't understand rebase tokens that well. So I never did it. But congratulations to everybody who picked up airdrops, especially if you got them on multiple wallets. That's awesome. Oh. Do I use my crypto? No, I don't. My off-ramp, I use Coinbase. Not trying to hide from any taxes or anything like that. So I'm different than a lot of people that you might talk to. Yeah, I know Ohm is a rebase. That was actually after I bought it, and after I bought it, I had to go read up on rebase. I understand the concept. Because I mean, are you supposed to take out and then sell and then put back in? It just seemed like there was a lot of moving parts to me. It didn't seem that sexy to me. After the first 30 days of farming, we would be at 20 million circulating. All right, so all you Energy Web token guys, all you Energy Web fans, man, get over. Go get you some Suzu. Go get you some Zuzu's pedals. If anybody, Dr. Ed's not here. Who can name that movie? But go get you some Zuzu, and if you want, with your Energy Web token, and you can also farm it, put it in the liquidity pool, and then farm it. So, and it's got a bridge to other. Thank you, Kenzie. Come back and read that later. All right. Woo! All right. Well, there you go. And this started, how long ago did this start? Like a week ago? For those that have been in it a little bit longer. Because when it came out on Twitter, there were people that were pissed off. There were people on mine that were playing like they were pissed off. But there were some people that were pissed off in the thread. When Donnie put it out there, that were kind of fussing at him. But no VCs, no private sales. You can just go in and get you some right here if you want. And the best part about it, next to nothing as far as gas fees. Now, I haven't really looked in depth to see what tokens are on there. But it's exciting times. It's exciting times. Oh, a week it has been? Okay. Huh. All right. Awesome. What King posted is the description in the Medium article. I was like, oh man, here we go again. Everybody's got to talk like Alchemist coin now. You got to talk all deep and mysterious. All right, Kenzie, you ready for a challenge? Not the other challenge, but the other challenge? First one to take a selfie with her. The other one has to buy him a beer. Assuming that she's in Miami. And hey, she liked the post, so maybe she's going to be in Miami. I said her hair reminded me of... Did y'all see that movie, What About Mary? That's what her hair reminded me of. She thought that was funny, so that's cool. She's got a sense of humor, at least. But, man, that's all I really had, really. I wanted to try and see if I could get the new computer up and running. And, boy, I want to tell you, that didn't end up happening until about 45 minutes before the stream started. But I don't really have... Oh, y'all couldn't even see. Damn it. I'll be damned. All right. So anyway, Splice here. This is what I was talking about. Yeah, she's got to be there. This is what I was talking about here with the hair. It reminded me of What About Mary, that scene in there. But so yeah, first person that gets a selfie with her, posted on Twitter. The other one has to buy the guy a drink. All right? Yeah, I think she's got to be there. So really, I don't have anything really to else to talk about. Let's talk. What are your thoughts on? I don't know. This is one thing I love with this large screen monitor. But, it helps now that I got the glasses, but I don't have to be like this. It's so nice. I don't know, man. I mean, airdrop rumor. Hell, I've done enough trading over on HoneySwap that I don't know when you have to have done your most recent trade. Hopefully I've got enough skin in the game there. But, hell, it's only been 37 minutes. Any thoughts on Bitcoin futures exploding this Friday? As in the weld movements, pushing Bitcoin up or down? Man, my buddy Dave and I, we have an expression when either one of us or when somebody else asks us, back to if you saw my charting videos, it's either going to go up or it's going to go down. I don't know. I know that I think it's going to go up. I was wondering if there was going to be an Elon dump yesterday, and there wasn't, thank goodness. I don't know. I don't have any control over it, so I got myself in a protected position. If it goes up, great. If it goes down, great. Yeah, I hear you, Kinsey. And full disclosure, a couple of weeks ago, I went ahead and exited out of my position on XDAI. We'll see what happens. Keep seeing all these good things, and I keep hearing all these great things, and then I look at the volume. I mean, it is carrying a lot of transaction. XDAI itself is. So maybe HoneySwap's not the answer. I don't know. Open interest on contracts is down. I wouldn't worry about the futures, he says. There you go. Financial advice from Crypto Culture and Financial Advice Incorporated. I'm just playing. Not financial advice. I'm not worried about it. I don't think it's going down beyond. It's still in the safety zone. The bottom to where the safety zone is, from 20,000 at Christmas time to where we are today. It can drop so low. It'll make some of you guys nervous, but it can drop so low and still be in the safety zone that I don't think you need to worry about it. But that's me. The list is open interest. All right, so this camera is a lot better than the one in my laptop. I just realized that, like, when I leaned forward there, it was like you could see hair follicles. Look. What do you guys want to talk about? Kenzie's throwing out some good topics of conversation here. Let me get over here and read on the big screen. That's hurting my neck over here. Yeah, I don't think anybody's using it either, brother. I provided the Energy Web liquidity with Energy Web and that Suzu coin. And the liquidity award is Suzu, kind of like HoneySwap was. Have you seen the NFT games where they mine the NFTs and people are making hundreds of days? Example, Alien Worlds and Our Planet. No, but then again, like I told you, about the time that I put the boobs in a bikini, absolutely. About the time I put up that, about a day and a half after I did that walk video, was when my knees blew out, and I was having I wasn't getting a good night's sleep, and so I ended up having to always go take naps because they were hurting so bad. So I kind of unplugged for a little bit. I was still there, but not, which is why I needed the weekend to do the hard reboot. Any new gems y'all that I'm looking at? I want to tell you, man, and thanks to my buddy who turned me on to it. I told y'all about that in my walk. Our pirate chain. I think I was averaged in at 250, and it got as high as $16. So 700% jump there. Oh man. And full disclosure, I have exited my position on Pirate Chain except for a small holding that I left there. Anything that I'm looking at that's small. The Energy Web shirt. I got it on Amazon. Right on Amazon. So no, BW, I have not seen the NFT games. I've kind of been unplugged a little bit. An auction, Kenzie? Oh. GSA auctions. Why did they sell them so low? They sold them $33,000 below market price. Shit. I could have gone and bought some. Thoughts on the Bow Man going to the dark side with his Binance Chain Panda swap? I rode Bow up twice. I'm not in Bow now. I haven't been watching it as religiously as a lot of folks have, so I don't really have an opinion on that. I mean, I understand. I understand the wanting to make sure that if you're going to be interoperable, trying to be in touch with as many whatevers as possible. I get it. I don't understand why with the Binance chain, but okay, hey, if it provides more volume and it provides more liquidity, hopefully that's good for the project. And so I guess that's where I'll have to. I mean, hey, it's his project, I guess. Yeah, it is way under market, man. That's crazy. The U.S. government agency. Does it say why? 9.45 Bitcoin for... 9.45 billion, bringing in a total of 487. Huh. Well, I guess that I'm going to be putting the General Services Administration on my lookout. Is this them? Thanks, Kenzie. Yeah, I'm gonna follow their ass. Maybe we'll be made aware of the next auction, huh? Damn. Well, hey, congratulations on whoever got those. Congratulations. Good for you. Hell yeah, I'll be following them from now on. Money turns us all. Yeah. I pulled out of BAO also. I don't see a need to keep hopping chains. I don't either. I really don't, Will. I don't understand that. I don't understand it. But hey, I'm sure that bigger minds than you and or me have worked on it. But hey, I don't know. But back to what crypto culture was, what Kenzie was saying a while ago. I'm concerned about what's going on XDAI, even though, like I said, Tyler showed us that that it's one of the busier chains and it's not a ghost chain, so it's real information that's going across it. So hallelujah, I guess. Hallelujah. Oh, what else is going on? And I'm sorry, man, I kind of feel out of it tonight. That's what I get for being in a different environment. Does it at least sound a little bit better without the echo in my garage? I need to play around with OBS mic settings a little bit. I might need to go ahead and get a new microphone. I don't know. Yeah, I got out of BAO. It just, I don't like when tokens have 11 billion tokens and it's fractions of a penny. It just gets too hard to, I don't know. They're going to Binance Smart Chain. It sounds better. Okay, good. Well, like I said, this room was just sitting empty. And, I had that one sponsored video, so I didn't have to pay for it. Hey! Duke Silver, how are you, sir? Duke, and I asked John earlier, and I got an answer from him, and and I want to double check with you. Daniel's widow, she's okay money-wise now? Because I had put up her Venmo account for people that wanted to contribute to me to contribute to her. But if she's good on money now, I don't want people... I mean, everybody use money, but... Oh, Red Snapper, you're not going to believe. So, yeah, and Duke, it's also the one where I'm stumbling over myself because I haven't done one of these for a while, and I'm on the new computer. I got to get a new keyboard, but I wanted to get the Bluetooth thing taken care of first. It was not the driver. It was none of the settings. You know, the little antenna things that you think are for Wi-Fi, and it says Wi-Fi on it. It also... Hey, Amanda. Hey, Daisy. Hey, Daisy. Oh, good. No, but I meant Daniel's widow. I'm glad that you're good, but is Daniel's widow okay? Shit, I'm completely lost now. Yeah, I'll do one from the garage every now and then. But it was the like the antenna version of it, and brought it back and put it all together, and son of a gun, it worked right away. But I had put everything on hold because I was moving a lot of files and stuff over, and then resetting up wallets and such on the new. But no, it just turned out to be the little antenna thingy for to get the Bluetooth signal out there. Feel like an idiot. But anyway, that's the message tonight. Passive income, guys. They're going to pay you to freaking hodl. If you're scared of the boogeyman that some people call impermanent loss, then only put a small portion in there. No bigger than like 25% of your holdings. But the ones that take no ETH collateral and they're just going to pay you, like that Vesper one, or this Olympus one, this Ohm one, and they're going to pay you really for only the gas that you have to put in, you're crazy not to do it. You just ain't doing it right. But yeah, Carbon Swap, that's the one you guys want to take a look into. Because, hey, it's Energy Web. That's the reason I went ahead and did it, not knowing what it was. Yeah, I'll do one from the garage every now and then. Oh, dude. I'll tell you the funny thing, Red Snapper. Whenever I was with Sleep Number and we would do home shows. I mean, these booths are... Yeah, I'm going to have to do something different with that camera. Because when I lean forward, it completely cuts me off there, huh? But we would, set up these big displays, these big 30, 40 by 40 displays. And we'd always get there and we'd do the heavy lifting and do all this. And they go, all right, Scott, you're in charge of the IT stuff. And I'm going, hey, I'm like the oldest one here, except for one buddy, Tim, if you're listening. Cheers. I'm the oldest guy in here by 20, 30 years. And I'm the one you're putting on the techie part of it. Oh, and I will tell you this, even though they're not paying me. As you get older, and even maybe for some folks not so old, but if you're going to be in front of your computer all the time, after all these years of skimping on a chair, or being in a physical situation where it didn't matter what kind of chair I sat in. Now it does. And I want to tell you, man, this is Herman Miller. And they're expensive. But if you're older, or if you have back problems, this chair is about the closest thing to sex with your clothes on that's possible. How do I filter Tyler calls? And I'm not 100% sure on what you're asking, but are you asking me like, how do I know which ones to chase after and which ones to heed as advice and which ones not? I assume that's what you're asking. And I know there's a 20-second delay, so let me read this other question over here. Yeah. Made in Michigan. I want to tell you, man, this chair, oh my God. It is unfreaking believable. Unfreaking believable. Yeah, Michael, check out like where you're at. Like, search it in because they're not sold at just everywhere. See if there's a showroom around you. But, and it's got like a 16-year warranty or some shit. Let's see. I bought some Energy Web tokens on KuCoin. I'd like to transfer them to my MetaMask. I've configured it to the Energy Web token network. Any suggestions? Is it as easy as sending it to the wallet? Yes, it is. However, and it costs me more to do it this way, but I've read too many horror stories. What I generally do, if we're talking about, if it's anytime it's the first withdrawal from an exchange to a wallet, I generally do a test of like one token, or depending on what the fee is, but I generally do a test of one token just to make sure that it goes through, and then I send the balance on the next one just in case. But yeah, if you've already done the Energy Web portion of the wallet swap, yeah, that's all you got to do. Now the address is the same, just so you know. Like the Energy Web wallet on the Energy Web setting and then the Ethernet setting, the wallet address is going to be the same, just different blockchains. About half and half. Sandman, he asked, do I hold EWT proper or EWTB? I hold both. Although I don't get as many arbitrage opportunities as we did like back last summer. The arbitrage opportunities really popped up whenever there seemed to be a problem with that Ethereum bridge. And it doesn't seem like there's been a problem with that Ethereum bridge lately. Mine didn't. My swaps didn't take very long at all. Hey, but the good thing is it's next to nothing on gas. But mine took pretty quick. I have a feeling that you talk to Tyler more than you show. If so, that's awesome because that means he trusts you. You're an awesome guy. I got to visit with him that one time. Don't get to visit with him as much as we did, back 2.5 years ago when I was getting to know him. He's a great guy. Maybe with an exchange of a PM here or there, I really haven't spoken to him in about 2 or 3 weeks. I have to double check on that. But now one of these weeks I was out, so we'll say a little less than 2 weeks. And it's never in depth. And I think Tyler knows he can trust me. He knows I've got his back. Whatever the situation might be. All right, was it? Well, thank you, Eric. That's nice words. I appreciate that. All right, so anyway, back to how do I filter Tyler's calls? I gave you 20 seconds to come back in and... Is the carbon swap bridge safe to use? I used Energy Web token and not EWTB. So it worked fine from the Energy Web wallet. I don't know about I would assume where it wouldn't have gone up on the other bridges part of it. All right, but no, as far as anything new, I'm really, and like I said, I kind of been unplugged for the last week, and part of it was on purpose, and part of it wasn't. But I'll get better. I'll get better, and make sure that I don't leave as much time, because here I am stumbling for words. And that's just because I haven't been talking to anybody. Well, except at the wedding and such. So it's the carbon swap bridge. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to make a quick run through the messages here. And then I believe we're going to go ahead and boogie on out of here, unless I'm starting to lose my voice and my stomach's starting to rumble. Oh, yeah, man. The Omies we're all around, my brother. But now, like I said, since I've taken out rewards only twice now, I feel a lot more free to 3.3. Or maybe it's a 2.6, since I took some out already. Yeah, and that just happened to be fortuitous timing on my part, Ryan. But hey, I appreciate all you guys popping in, and I'll get this new setup all figured out, and I appreciate your patience. And I'm so sorry for all the dead time, but I appreciate all of you. It was good to see all of you back here again. I'm glad that I'm not seeing like 150, 200 viewers, because that generally means that's those bots that come in and start doing reporting. So, yay! I will too, man. Hey, you guys, thank you for waiting. Good to have you back online. Yeah. Well, no, that wasn't my call, brother. That was Tyler's call. I thought I sent that to y'all. But good, yeah. Get those things in. Get that passive income cranking. Even if it's just a percentage of your holdings, let your money work for you. And until next time, man, sunshine, lollipops, rainbows, unicorns, and all those good things. And we'll talk to you next time. Vaya con huevos. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Taylor. Thanks, Crypto King, Duke, Taylor, Michael. I would read all your names, but I should have done that sooner, before I said goodbye. So, Splice here. Take cares, man. Take cares. I'm calling it your call. No. That was Tyler's call. All right. Well, you guys take care. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.